Hi, I'm Maddie Duffel. Uncle Gomer.
And their brother.
And her brother too.
What kind of nut would spend 2 or 3 hours just running? According to the 2006 Mallory Ospinian, this man won the NCAA Division I Cross Country Championship in 1970, 1971, and 1973. So exactly who is this man? This man is Steve Prefontaine. He was one of the greatest track stars to ever compete. Today, this speech will go over some background information, his early years of competition, accomplishments, and the tragic death of Prefontaine. According to the 2007 Steve Rollin Prefontaine, known as Pre, was born on January 25, 1951, in Coos Bay, Oregon. As a child, he had a passion for sports. He played baseball, football, and basketball. But he was benched because he was too small and lacked the natural abilities for the sports. Surprisingly enough, he did not take up running as a child. Freshman year is when he sparked his running career, when he noticed he was beating other kids in the physical education class. So he decided to give cross country a try. Prefontaine did not succeed in his sports career until he found his calling in his late freshman year. Some of Pre's greatest accomplishments were in his sophomore year, he finished 6th at the state cross country meet. Following his sophomore year, according to the 2011 The Legacy, Pre's indoor track season allowed him, he did not go as planned. He did not allow himself enough time for recovery, and Pre soon became obsessed with winning. Failures from his childhood gave him a burning desire to show everyone he was the best. So in the summer months, he trained extra hard, and his miles paid off his junior and senior year. According to the 2011 Hub Pages, Pre earned gold at every meet, including his state meets. He crushed his 2-mile record by nearly 7 seconds and running an 8-minute and 46-second mile. Pre was known for his aggressive front-running race style that led him to numerous victories and a 25-race win streak. He had won the 5,000 meter in 1970 through 1973. This made him the first athlete to win the same NCAA track and field championship event 4 years in a row. He qualified for the Olympics in July 9, 1972, and placed 4th in the 5,000 meter. Pre had many great accomplishments throughout his sports career until one night drinking and died in a fatal car accident. One night, Pre was drinking and started to head home, which led to his tragic car accident. On May 30th, 1975, he headed home after a few beers. He was traveling Skyline Boulevard, a road very familiar to Pre. He turned his car drastically to the right, encountering a wall of rock that flipped and trapped Pre underneath the car because he was not wearing a seatbelt. Pre was 24 at the age of his death. Pre is arguably one of the most phenomenal and inspirational runners of history. Those who had a pleasure of knowing him marked him as a model of determination and dedication, simply striving to be the best. Those who didn't know him see him as an icon to forever be remembered. Pre didn't succeed in his sports career until he found his calling during his high school years. He had many great accomplishments until they abruptly ended after one night he had been drinking and died in a fatal car accident. He was an undeniable, phenomenal runner of his time that had many accomplishments in his life that not only impacted him, but those around him. According to 2009 Go Pre, Pre once said, "Most people run a race to see who is the fastest. I run a race to see who has the most